Welcome to Tom Strong Reviews. Today I'm going to review the 4 Sherlock mugs that are available exclusively through the bbcshop.com website. Going from left to right, in glorious red we have Sherlock Consulting Detective. In a mild light purple we have Sherlock The Game Is On. And then we have my favourite in a light blue, the High Functioning Sociopath. And on the far right we have in a kind of mustard yellow, Moriarty, the Consulting Criminal. These have a black wallpaper emblem style paper that I'm going to actually do a close-up on, because although I'm trying to angle the mug to show you the reflections, there's actually a lot of patterns in here that you really can't see on either the BBC website or from this far away. So I'm going to zoom in and set the camera up to show you all the various different motifs. Now we're close up. Let's have a look at the sides of these mugs. Now, as you can see, there's actually a matte and very reflective shiny glaze to the side of these mugs, and it's slightly textured. Gives you a little bit more grip, so don't think this is going to make it slippy. It's actually the absolute opposite. You get a bit of a texture to feel and hold on to, and it really is very wonderfully applied, and they're all the same, and I'll show you that in a moment. Let's just start at looking at this paperwork. Now, as you can see in the middle of the designs, the repeating designs, there's actually different things in the centre. So here we have a human skull. Bottom right here we have 221B for Baker Street, the address of Sherlock Holmes. An animal skull with interesting horns or antlers. If you know what that animal is, do tell me please in the comment section below. Now, in the very centre here of the scroll work, it's a little bit obliterated, but I think that's a thumbprint or a fingerprint of some sort. Down here we have a lion rampant under a crown. I'm not sure exactly what that stands for. It's a little bit stylised, very large crown. It's very similar to the Royal Emblem of Scotland, and you'll see that if you happen to go into Edinburgh Castle. You then have a revolver or pistol. It's a rather modern revolver and pistol, not something that Sherlock likes to use, but Watson certainly carries his old service revolver or modern service revolver. And then of course a cup and saucer for tea, a splatter fluid, let's assume blood. You have then a side portrait. Now, looking at that very closely, I see no classic Sherlock nose there, so I actually think that might be Watson, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's Watson. You then have the iconic clock tower, now also known the Elizabeth Tower, at the Palace of Westminster. You can see quite a few of the buildings around there as well. You then have the Union Jack or Union flag, and just as we come around almost at the end here, we have a repeat on the 221B Baker Street and the animal skull, but at the bottom here you then get the violin, iconic violin. As per here, let's have a quick look at the bottom. As you can see, made by Hartswood Films, Hartswood Films Limited 2013, and obviously dishwasher and microwave safe, and official BBC logo at the bottom there. And I'm going to just quickly bring in Moriarty, the mug, not the person, and just show you exactly the same. So the lineup is exactly the same, and in the centre there again, another scrollwork just above Moriarty, similar to the way Sherlock's scrollwork works. The middle partially obliterates what I think is either a fingerprint or thumbprint of some sort. So we're never going to know who actually did this particular murder unless we can identify from the blood splat who it is. A good look inside at the lovely colours. The red's particularly vivid as I pour in some water. Now I'm pouring in exactly 300 millilitres, which is just over half a pint, which is a handsome amount for a mug, and pretty much just what you want if you're having a coffee or tea. Pretty standard size mug. It's a bit of a classification in its own right, isn't it? These all come in very simple but sturdy packaging, really solid, no damage or dinks at all. The actual manufacturing process and quality is rather fantastic. There's no unevenness of paint, there's no anywhere where there's any black or colour intermixing where it shouldn't. Really, really smooth, even colour throughout, really pleased with the quality. They retail for £9.99 in the UK. Obviously you can go to bbcshop.com to check your own international price and shipping. I hope this video has helped you with your purchasing decisions. They're really fantastic mugs, as you can see. I love them. Thoroughly recommended. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment.